Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde, welcome to Lynn's Lingo. This is Lynn, and today's class will be a follow-up upon the last class, which embodied the use of the verb to be in the future tense in French and in English. If you haven't seen it, please go back and review it. That way you will understand what this one is about. This one will be consistent of the use of the future tense in French in a very short sentence. I elected to go with just the use of an adjective. Invited, I will be invited. The reason being is if I were to use another verb after that, like the infinitive, it will lead us to a whole different class using the infinitive, and we are not quite ready for that yet. So until then, we will just be content with the use of the adjective invited in the future tense, in both here, obviously in English, so you know which explains what, for the sake of understanding. So let's go ahead and get started. I will be invited. Je serai invité. You will be invited. Tu seras invité. He will be invited. Elle sera invitée. She will be invited. Elle sera invitée. We will be invited. Nous serons invités. You will be invited. Vous serez invité. They will be invited. Ils seront invités. And elles seront invitées. So, as you can see here, what happened to this laser? Okay, decided not to work. As you can see here, I have two E's between parentheses, okay? Reason being is for you to differentiate between the use of the first person singular in the feminine and masculine version. If it's a guy speaking, it will be only written this way, one E. If it's a girl speaking and she says, je serai invitée, you will need to have two E's at the end. Tu seras invité. The same goes for the second person singular. If you are addressing a female, you will need two E's. But if your addressee is a male, you will only need one E. Il sera invité is self-explanatory. Il stands for he, so you will not need another E at the end. It's self-explanatory because you already have il over here, okay? Same goes for the version of she. Elle sera invitée. Again, because it's a female, you're gonna need two E's. Nous serons invités. If you are a group of females saying nous serons invités, you need two E's and an S because this is the plural, okay? And this is also feminine. If it's a group of males speaking, saying nous serons invités, you will need only one E and one S, not two E's. Two E's. Two E's only applies to female. Vous serez invité. Again, if you are addressing a group of female, you'll need two E's and S. If you are speaking to a group of male, you will need an E and an S only. Ils seront invités. Again, we already know that il stands for masculine, so it's a bunch of guys, so it's only ES. Ils seront invités. Elle, again, we have elle here, which means stands for female. Elle with an S, plural. Ils seront invités, so we're going to need two E's and an S at the end. Okay, I hope you got that. It's a little bit tricky, but you'll get it if you follow through with me. So let's go ahead and repeat after me for memory's sake. Je serai invité. Tu seras invité. Il sera invité. Elle sera invitée. Nous serons invités. Vous serez invités. Ils seront invités. Elles seront invitées. So again, just keep in mind there is always a version of masculine and feminine, whether it's a plural or singular in French. And there will be other classes where I will have basic Spanish and basic Arabic for people who are interested in Arabic. Arabic is my native language, and so is French. So this is why Spanish comes easier to me. In order for anybody to learn, I give you the heads up. If you learn French, you will be able to speak Spanish, you will be able to speak Italian, because all of these languages they originate from Latin, okay? So there is a lot of similarities, okay, between French, Italian, and Spanish. So even a little bit of Portuguese, believe it or not. So I will have basic conversational Spanish classes, and if you want, we can also go even a little bit deeper in the Arabic language, because in the future, if you have intentions of working within the government offices, if you want to hold a linguist or language contractor position, believe it or not, is very much needed, especially with the federal government. And so if you are under 37 years old and you are a quick learner, well, guess what? Arabic is your key to enrich your life and be a very productive member of the federal entity. Until then, we're not gonna go ahead and do that today, but in future classes, stay tuned, because I will have several classes in these languages. Keep in mind, my native language is Arabic and French, and I also can teach you a little bit about basic German, believe it or not. Again, because of the French language, I took some German, and I found it easier to learn, okay? And it's the same goes for German. I can teach you a basic conversational German. For example, if you are in Germany and you want to eat, or if you're at the shop and you're shopping and you want to ask questions, stuff like that, you're gonna need to speak. Even though in Germany a lot of people speak German, but in other countries like Italy, if you go to Italy, nobody speaks English. I've been there, and luckily I spoke Italian. Again, I can offer you some classes in basic conversational Italian for any avid travelers. Right now, because we are dealing collectively with a very bad situation with the COVID-19, travels are scarce, but we are hopeful that that can be subject to change in the future. Until then, I will see you soon in another class, and hope you enjoyed the class. And please, if you like what you hear and see, like me on Facebook and share with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel to support what I do and encourage me to do more. Alright, so at this time I'm gonna say see you later, and be safe, and God bless, et au revoir, et à la prochaine fois.